All right, what's up, guys? So a couple of y'all commented on the kayak blind video and asked how I would paddle around with the doors on the kayak.
Well, the man says there's a storm warning, but he pulls down his hat and keeps his wheels rolling, chasing the dreams of a back 40 kind of life.
So like I said in the last video, in the build video, the doors would be removable, but I got so excited about the blind build and how it looked and, you know, getting it brushed in and checking it out and see what it was actually going to look like, that I forgot to explain how the doors are removable and, you know, how I would take them off and how I would paddle. So I've got some other stuff I'm doing to the kayak, some more modifications I'm adding on, so I was just going to add that into this video. So like I showed you guys before, the big 1" to 3/4 PVC fittings, I didn't glue right here. So to remove the doors, the way I'm gonna do it, pull them out. I'm gonna flip this down so you guys can see. I'm just gonna give it a bump right here because these fittings are glued. And for transportation, when you get both doors off, I'm just gonna flip this one out of the way so you understand. You get both doors off, you just throw them up here right in front of you. Whatever's out of the way the best, and then you can paddle on the sides. You guys remember in the last video I mentioned that last year they restricted the motorized vessels. You couldn't have any motor of any kind on our public land, our WMA, on a boat. You could not have any motorized vessel of any kind. Well, this year they amended that and they said you could use trolling motors only. So what I'm going to do is today I'm going to build a prototype trolling motor mount. I'm going to take the blind off of the kayak and I'm going to build, just out of a couple of pieces of 2x4, I'm going to build a mount for the trolling motor that I have. I found like a little 30-pound thrust trolling motor for 25 bucks. So it's not pretty, but it works. I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to leave the blind off at first, but I'm going to put it on here and we're going to take it to the pond and we're going to see how it does. It is a 12 volt and 24 volt trolling motor, but we're just going to run it 12 volt, you know, for our test run, our maiden voyage, if you will, and see how it does. All right, guys, we got the blind off. Like I said, I'm going to build just a really basic, just out of some pieces of lumber, like some 2x4s, a really basic mount to try this trolling motor out, to see how well it's going to do on the kayak, to see how well it pushes it around. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a little L bracket for the back here for the trolling motor to go on. It's going to have two pieces that come out where it pinches onto the mount that's already on the trolling motor, because it has a pivot mount where it was on a bow mount, like a floor mount. I'm going to take those two pieces, attach them to one flat piece, and then attach that flat piece like an L bracket, and I'm just going to kind of C-clamp them down to the lip of the kayak. So we're going to go grab our wood real quick. If this mount works, we're going to build another mount out of metal, make it look good. There's Buddy, he's still waiting on duck season. But if the mount works, we're going to build one out of metal. It'll look good, it'll be hidden under the blind, and it'll be a lot more stable. But for today, just out of wood. So here's the trolling motor we got. Excuse my shop, it's a mess. This trolling motor is actually kind of old. It's nowhere near brand new, but it works. So we're gonna see how well it works. This is the mount here that I was talking about. We're gonna try to take this apart here and save this so we can pinch two 2x4s right here for a stern mount and have a pivot almost. So if I hit something really hard, which it's not going to be going 100 miles an hour or anything, but if I hit something, hopefully I won't break anything. So we're going to get all this hardware pulled off of this, and we're going to try to get it attached to the boat. All right, so after some motivation, we got all the hardware off of it. We kept our mount like we were wanting. I'm going to drill a hole in a piece of 2x4, sandwich it together. That way we have an up and down pivot point here. All right. Yeah, not bad for a throw together job, but it's on there. It's sketchy, but it's holding. So now I'm gonna turn the handle around since it was made for a bow mount. Spin the handle around where we can reach it, just to test it out. We'll work out some steering tomorrow, but we'll spin the handle around and we'll go test it out, see how it does. So this is day 2. I didn't get any video testing the Kayak yesterday, the trolling motor, because the wood frame we built, the mount, was way too heavy, and we almost sank the Kayak. I didn't even have my camera ready. So we're gonna go ahead, start over, and build the metal frame. So we're back to the drawing board. All right, so what we're gonna do with those 2 little pieces we just cut, I'm gonna attach them to my C-clamps to where the C-clamps have like a hook here. That way it gives it more space and it can't pull up. The way they sit now, it'll still slip right off. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna take our little main brace piece here, the piece that's gonna clamp down to the boat. We're gonna measure out 2 more pieces of angle to come out, and that's what we're gonna use to sandwich on the motor like we did those 2x4s. All right, you guys see what I'm going for here? A little hinge piece with the 2 rivets, or the 2 posts. On each side, we'll drill a hole through here, pinch those in here. So here's what we did. I got mad. I just welded it to this piece of steel. I just put a bunch of clamps on it. I'll revamp this later. I just want to make it run. Well, all right, we're here at the pond and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna unload the kayak and we're gonna do the maiden voyage. We're gonna go ahead and get video this time. Doesn't matter if I sink or not. I forgot my steering stick, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Okay, so the whole time I was taking that little leisurely stroll, I didn't realize that was the speed setting on 1. So now we're gonna max it out, put it on 3, see how it goes. Actually got the steering stick on this time. Hopefully we'll have some good results. All right, guys, there it is. That's going to wrap this video up. I'm probably going to upgrade to an 82 or an 86 pound thrust trolling motor, at the very minimum a 55 pound thrust, because I want this thing to be fast. When we're all in there and, you know, we hit the water at 4 o'clock in the morning and we're racing for these duck holes, I want to win the race. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, get notified when I upload more videos. We're doing DIY projects like this all the time. This is a budget-friendly channel, guys. If you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up button, share with your friends. Thank y'all so much for watching. Back 40 TV. We're gone.